Ooh, we wait for the red light, then it get live. You already know what it is, what it do. It's me, it's us, your boy KP, LAP. Welcome, welcome, and as always, 3 times. Welcome to the motherfucking show, the Literally Anything podcast for the people. Yay, applause. Ooh. Applesauce, applesauce, applesauce. So it's been 7 days is usually how this works. We do this every 7 days. Last week we had a very R&B, soulful centered kind of show. We were very adult and grown. We had the red light and the white papers were out, the J's. It was a very chill sort of environment. And if that was your bag, you came and you had a great time with us. This week's gonna be a little different. This week, we grabbed the Naruto bros and the and the Yu-Gi-Oh and the Pokemon and the Marvel and all that shit. If you into that shit, you showed up in the right place as me. If not, respectfully, I'll see y'all next week. I respect it if that's what you got. But if you into that or know somebody who into that, call them niggas now and tell them to help you get through this show. Cause that's where we at. That's the type of time we on. I'm telling y'all now. No, but for those of you who've been around from the beginning, this brother has been with us before. But for those of you who have not, I'll introduce our guests. And under the moniker of that nigga Jig today, my man.
What's up, people? I appreciate you having me.
Instagram. For those who don't know, at one point, Jay held the world record for Deadpool memorabilia.
Damn.
Yes, literally, the world record. He at one point was the world record holder for memorabilia. That was what he was here for the first time, is when he was getting certified and in the process of that.
Wait, Jay, so who beat you out?
It's a guy named Don in Northern Ireland. Yeah,
okay.
Ireland.
He bought everything right?
Once. Yeah, he bought everything at once, and he paid the $12,000 to have Guinness to come to him to count all his stuff at once. Yeah, the shit is expensive. I didn't have that.
Let me look him up real quick.
That's crazy.
So I can know who to stomp out. Oh, wait a minute, my mic's still on.
It's crazy.
I had a couple people ask, do they need to go and ride on him? Do they need to take a flight over there to Northern Ireland to knock a few rooms off just so I can get the title?
Because that's crazy, bro.
I'm content with the U.S. I'm content with the U.S. title.
Yeah. So I mean, hey, listen, man. Sometimes you had your moment in the sun for sure, though, bro. Because that was major.
But it was great.
Just to ever have that world record holder of anything next to your name. Right. Well, let me not say anything. Let me
right.
Some of that shit is what was y'all doing? Y'all was this bored that y'all had to find something that some of that shit is wild. But
it's out of pocket, yeah.
Yeah. If you have the capacity to make that book with something, of worthy note like that, just to be able to have that shit is fire, man. And congratulations on that. And like you said, still in the United States, nobody fucking with you. So
indeed.
Hello.
And in our American arrogance, that means you the best in the world.
World champion. World champion.
Steak, beer, explosions. America. That's one of them attitudes for sure. No, but yo, man, congratulations on that. But so this time I bought Jig here. Honestly, just to kind of talk about a few things that I seen him going through on his timeline with some social media stuff as far as we'll get into it. But
indeed,
in addition to having my nigga Jig with me, we got the good brother Rob Riley, aka Rob Morales.
I already know where he's going.
Rob is.
I can't keep it together.
Rob on one tonight.
I was ready for this show. When Kev mentioned, he uttered we going. I said, what?
I was like, this the energy for the. Oh, okay. He tried to play it cool, but clearly he was excited.
I'm excited.
Yeah.
He didn't express that level of excitement to me, but now I see where he was at. I mean, but it's just it's one of those things, man. Certain people have certain hobbies, and their hobbies take them places. And your hobbies have put you in rooms that you probably never thought collecting figurines and
honestly,
posters
bro,
and comic books would. Like
never.
Like bro, you actually have, like, I wouldn't say a relationship. Let me not pipe it up, but you the creator of Deadpool, like dude.
Yeah,
like
he follows me. He I was just taking screenshots of all the different comments and likes throughout my page from him earlier. I was sitting there with my wife. I kind of want to say I do have a slight relationship with him. When you Google Deadpool, you see three people. You see the dude who created him, you see the dude who plays him, and then you see my stuff. It's just hands down. And I appreciate that whole hierarchy of it. And I haven't been able to get Ryan's attention. I got his autograph, but I still haven't been able to get any personal direct response from him. But I mean, the creator of it is good enough for me right now.
That's better. Yeah, that trumps that.
Yeah, I'm about to say, yeah, like, it's cool to have Ryan because he's like the famous person, but like the creator gets it. So like that's the dude who you really like
100%.
Like he believes, he understands the essence of it because he made the shit.
For example, there's a new Thundercats comic book line out, and the creator of Deadpool did the covers. He did a bunch of covers for it. I got the covers from him, right? So then the creator of the Thundercats came to the mall near where I am, and I got them all signed. Hey. So that the shipping from Rob to me was $55. I turned that into about $1,500 just by getting them signed. And where I got them from, getting them signed, just that was in the course of about 3 days. $55 into 15. It works when it works.
That's a good investment. I like it.
Hey man, that sounds like an amazing investment to me. Yo, what's going on? My apologies. What's going on, Des? Everybody else in the comments, how's everybody doing this evening? My apologies. I got right into the shit.
To the meat and bones, indeed.
Once I be hosting, I start hosting. So I gotta. I don't want to be rude though. What's going on, everybody? We appreciate everybody for pulling up. All right, so the show does as the show always does. We will start with hot takes. We will be getting into our hot takes at this time. Oh man, so many things have happened over the last couple of days. I don't know, Jig, you are a contrarian by nature and a shit starter. So I want to hear what your hot takes are. I'd like to hear your hot take to start us off, sir.
Oh man, I really don't know where to start with that. I've had so many things happen in a brief period of time. My first and I'll just say my only hot take is that I've experienced a lot of things with people over time, and I'm just going to say that dudes that hate their moms aren't always bad guys.
Well,
thank you.
Yeah. It started out rough.
Wow. Yeah, Jig, you okay.
They're not always bad dudes.
So what I will say is this, right? So I saw something the other day, and somebody said it was a woman on some social media, some blurb of some sort, and she said, if a man has a bad relationship with his mom, that is a major red flag. And I thought about it for a minute. And I'm like, that's true to a degree. Because
isn't everything?
As a person who works with young people, and I see some very wild moms who make it very difficult for their children to have regular childhoods. I see this here and there, and I have throughout my 16-year career now, so coming up on 16. So, like, yeah, no. like everything, there are some caveats, is what I'll say. So I hear what you say.
That's what makes it a hot take.
Hell yeah.
Indeed. Rob, I don't know if you want to follow that up with any
No, that's incredible. I actually had like kind of it's more so advice. if you're hungover, invest in a green smoothie with protein and ginger. That's my hot take. If you are hungover, invest in a green smoothie with protein and ginger because that shit made me feel amazing.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Yeah, I was hungover yesterday.
Okay.
Drinking with friends, shooting the shit. And I woke up this morning like, where the fuck is my head at? Because it wasn't on my shoulders at all. I'm rolling around, I'm trying to find that thing. I'm like, damn, I'm thinking about like Tylenol and all that stuff. I'm like, no. Let me go to the stand and go get me a smoothie. So shout out to the smoothie lady.
Nice.
She really did me one in.
I tell you what, my favorite smoothie from the truck that I usually go to, believe it has kale, ginger, mango, and I want to say pineapple.
Okay.
And that's my favorite one. It's delicious. So, like, even without a hangover, that's just good to me. Like, so, like, what you said was delicious. Like, I would have one of those just on a Tuesday.
One of those.
Just like on a regular non-hangover Tuesday, I would enjoy that.
Yeah.
So every week, right, with hot takes, it's like I go through like 30 different things. The same way with like our eat a dick of the week. Like it's so many people that I just be so mad at. Where I just be like eat a dick. Like that segment could go an hour by itself. So it's like I try and put like focus. Speaking of which, eat a dick of the week this week. I got one for y'all. This is gonna be a good one. But I'm foreshadowing and my ADHD is taking over.
Right.
Back. As I was saying, hot take for this week. We are, as a culture, way too influenced by apps. And this is not a hot take. But what is the hot take is this, y'all. It's okay to put your phone down, y'all. Like, if you find yourself posting about the same subject 5, 6, 7, put it down. Put your goddamn phone down. Mm-hmm. Some of y'all, like, I got people on my timeline on every single social media site that have been snoozed for weeks and they don't even know it. I forgot I had people snooze. That snooze button is amazing. Snooze this person for 30 days. Absolutely. 30 days, amazing. Peace and blessings. Y'all gotta shut the fuck up. Like, and I know that's wild for me to say that in the space that I'm saying it. That I was trying to get to, I was building. Y'all gotta shut the fuck up. And that's wild because I come on podcasts every Thursday and talk. Nobody asked for this. I did this on my own. So again, the irony of me telling y'all to shut the fuck up is not lost upon me. I do not want you to think that I am in any way, shape, or form. But sometimes I'm gonna shut the fuck up. But guess what?
Right.
This is a place you choose to come to. So if you come here to hear me talk shit, that's the fuck on you. I don't come to my timeline to hear your soliloquies. I got motherfuckers with thesis on the dumbest goddamn subjects, just like building throughout. And I'm talking on every social. I'm talking Twitter. I'm talking on IG. I'm talking on Facebook. I had to mute a nigga on Twitch. How? How the fuck you got to mute a nigga on Twitch? Like, what are you doing? Just because he was spamming the comments on some weird shit. Like,
I get those. For sure.
All of y'all don't deserve Wi-Fi. That's really the moral to the story. All of y'all don't deserve Wi-Fi. It should be more sparsely and less liberally distributed amongst you because you're fucking idiots.
It's a hot take in the hot take. I love it.
You know, again, watch my show though. Like, love me, nigga.
Right.
But
so what he means is don't put your phone down right now. Wait until after the show.
Once we get done, then
if you're watching, you're watching on your phone. Do not put it down now. He didn't.
Yeah, 9:31. Put your phone down. But
then
like right now, lock in with me, my nigga. I got a few more of those. All right. So we're through hot takes really quick. Oh, by the way, I don't think Left is joining us tonight. Because the nigga didn't send me a cologne. Usually I got the cologne in the holster, so I know he on his way up. I didn't hear from the Colonel this week, so I don't know. We'll see if bro pulls up. Jig, I don't know if you've been watching this season. We got left doing a Colonel Cologne segment every week, and he gives us a wonderful fragrance of his choosing from his hundreds of fragrances. Hold on, I got TikTok. Yeah, there you go, Colonel Cologne. And I had to show it. Yeah,
I've been seeing his collection.
Yeah,
I've been seeing his collection.
Yeah, no, he got a whole TikTok following with the cologne. Like,
I've seen it. I follow him on
fucking
TikTok
amazing,
for sure.
man.
It
is. Hey, man. I know I seen some of them Jones be going for like 200 and without. The one joint he had on here was $32. I bought that shit that day. That's in my wheelhouse, bro. Yes, sir. $32. That shit. I can afford.
I'm gonna just think. That's all. I'm gonna just think because I like.
You gonna get this musk?
Yeah, exactly. This au natural. Au natural.
Speaking of musk, it's getting a little hot in here. Hold on, y'all. It's getting a little hot.
Oh shit.
Yeah, that's what I just said. Oh shit.
It's getting a little hot in here.
And he turned the camera off.
About to reveal. We don't want nothing but your comfort here. Unless it involves you like taking off.
Getting a little hot in here. Gotta move some things and get a little hot. Y'all go ahead and talk. I'll be right back.
Move some things sounds crazy without context.
It does. So for sure. Especially with us waiting around, like that's
yeah. And then you hear this motherfucker slapping the fucking filter on the like, what the fuck is he doing?
Oh, damn! Man came out with the Prowler Jr. I love
it. I was ready for this show.
That is wonderful. That's an awesome costume.
Oh man! So listen, right?
That is awesome.
I feel like there are certain things that are happening.
Les, I'm gonna cut the camera. Les, they don't want to see my balls, Les.
This is YouTube. They will boot my black ass immediately. That'll be my first and last. All right, so we got a few cool little things we want to discuss. So, Jay, I seen you put up a post the other day. First off, your April Fool's joke was immaculate. That was hilarious.
I appreciate it. It went well. It did.
How many followers do you have right now, bro?
17,000 plus on Instagram. About close to 24,000 on TikTok.
Okay. Damn. So, bro has literally tens of thousands of followers. And he goes on the other morning and was just like, man, the algorithms is killing me. I'm tired of the work. I quit. And motherfuckers lost their mind, bro. Like they didn't see the calendar. It's like they didn't look at the calendar.
Mm-hmm. People were calling my wife. We had friends from other cities calling. I had family members reaching out. I had people giving me prayers on Facebook, telling me, don't let the devil.
Prayers is crazy, bro. I said I'm gonna stop posting social media videos, and now you need to pray. Damn,
the
I mean, Jesus
was amazing.
Because I don't want to post videos no more.
The reach was just immaculate. It was amazing. It was.
Nah, bro, you did good with that.
I appreciate that.
That was definitely fire. But
that was my wife's idea.
Oh yeah. Well, shout out to Mrs. Pool.
That was smart
for that one. But the subject that you were talking about, within which you were, your practical joke or whatever the case was a real discussion. Yeah,
indeed.
So get into that. Give us a little bit of that, and let us know what that whole thing is about.
So, for example, 23,400 so followers on TikTok, and I'll post a video. It'll take me about a week to shoot, maybe 8 hours in total of editing. Put it up, get about 367 views, man. It'll be frustrating. So then you'll scroll down and you'll see a little kid from Arizona with about 200 followers post a picture from Google with a few words and a random song with a bunch of N-words in it, and it's just
millions.
Millions, just millions, and it's frustrating. It's frustrating. So you have people who are asking to see these type of items, and I'm showing them, and they're not spinning them. And people that'll post pictures of a shopping photo or a stock photo of the same item, and it'll just it'll do numbers. So it gets frustrating after a while.
Yeah. So like, and listen, anybody who's tried to have an imprint on any level of social media has had this struggle on some level or another.
Indeed.
Like, either you still struggling now, or you got a little better than you was before, or you blew up, but you were struggling at the beginning. Everybody goes through this. No one, it's very, let me not say no one, but it's super fucking rare for it to just be a thing of the first time you try it, everybody loves you and follows you and millions of views every time. That's just not realistic. Like, you know what I mean?
I was posting 3 to 5 videos a day for a year.
Right. Now,
that's how,
But here go the thing. And what a lot of people don't understand, and please speak to this a little bit, Jay, is if I post a 60-second video, let's say I post a video of me talking for 60 seconds about whatever the fuck I'm talking about for 60 seconds. Even if all I do is throw up a link and a caption and, you know, clean up like maybe 3 or 4 seconds on each side, it still took me 10 minutes to post 60 seconds, if not more, depending on what I did, how I did it, and so on and so forth. But people who don't post don't appreciate that shit. They don't get it, man. You don't understand.
Wow, you say that.
If I post a 2-minute video, it took me 30 minutes just to get the angle and the shot and everything else right. Not to mention the editing I wanted to do to make the video do whatever else it did on the backside. Like, people don't see that. No. That's part of the reason why I'm where I'm at now, bro, because it's hard. Like, it's hard. And when you're the only motherfucker doing it, it's hard. Like, oh man, like y'all just don't understand. Like, I never really got the struggle of a content creator until I became like, and I don't consider myself a content creator, but by all accounts, I really am. So like, until I started doing these sorts of things, I didn't really appreciate the level of real life work that went into it.
Oh yeah,
like it's a thing. Like, Rob, you can speak to it too a little bit, because I know you on a lot of levels with your music, with your art, with your everything. I know you
know what, but the thing is with me, I don't go super hard because it's a fucking job, and I have a bunch of jobs, and I ain't trying to make at first it was fun. It was fun to do this stuff all the time, but now it's like it's so much fucking work. I'm like, no, I got to work on other shit. I got to work on client projects and all that shit. I don't have the time in my day to, like you said, spend all these hours editing something just for it to get 200, 300 likes and all that stuff. Like, so I back up from it. I still post stuff here and there. I still do shows and all that stuff, but it's and first of all, I don't like calling my fucking art content. I don't like it fucking gets under my skin, because it's like, I've worked all my life to be a creative. I've been a creative all my life. So now this one thing that I do, y'all gonna deem it as just, oh, that's just content. That's just this.
But I'll do you one better, Rob. You haven't even worked your whole life to be this. You just are this.
I just
you are
am
natural.
It,
like not even that you work to do it. The people who are working to do it are the people who are driving you crazy, because they're watering down what you do from your soul.
Naturally, right.
Like, you understand what I'm saying? And I think that part is why it's so frustrating for you, bro, on some real shit. Like, I really
fuck them niggas. Especially little ugly ass kids that be dancing. And fuck them kids.
Yeah, like when I see kitten videos getting 8 million likes.
Only reason these kids is winning is because of these pedo people out here. That's why they want to watch that content.
That's weird, but it's not a wrong answer.
Freak ass niggas.
I would, no. I
stand on that. Matter of fact, I stand on that.
No, I got you, bro.
You's a freaky ass nigga. Fucking me.
You cannot tell me that it's a bunch of other little kids just watching this little kid content.
I feel the same way. Yeah.
No way.
I feel the same way.
All right, so we spoke a little of the content creator struggle. Jig, I got one of your more recent videos that I want to play. Star, you got that ready for me?
Hey.
What's up, guys? Jig Pool here with another daily Deadpool fact. Did you know that New Mutants 98 was not the first meeting of Deadpool and Wolverine. Most people do believe, but if you are not in the know or are not an owner of this comic, you wouldn't know. Here is a Toys R Us exclusive X-Men comic. This was a free comic, but it came out in the 90s. And there are panels where Deadpool and Wolverine interact with each other. So they met quite a bit before. The more you know. Peace.
Yeah, I'm following the right person now.
First off, why do you have that in a fucking gallon sandwich bag in the most pristine condition ever? What the fuck, bro?
I'm gonna be honest. I somehow astral projected myself into the life I asked for.
Hello.
Hey man,
I'm
ain't
gonna be
nothing wrong
honest,
with that.
man. I have first editions of a lot of the weirdest things that are worth quite a few dollars. I could
All these
retire.
weird things.
Yeah, I could retire, but I'm working to make my kids rich later.
Hello.
I'm working so in a couple years I won't have to work.
Hello.
No, that's real. That's very,
I'm trying.
very real.
I'm trying, bro. I'm trying.
No, you're doing. You're
I'm trying
actively
hard,
doing.
man.
You succeeding, my guy.
I appreciate that, man. You know where I came from, Kev.
Hey, bruh, I know where you at, and that's the thing
Right,
I'm
that's
most proud of.
important.
Yeah, that's the thing
You know
I'm
where I
most
came
proud
from,
of,
Kev.
bro. Real shit. All right, so like, how long did it take you to do that one? That one doesn't seem like it took a long time, but what was the total edit time and post and all that? Like, give me the total.
Those sitting ones, when I do the facts, I can get one of those done in less than an hour now. But like the one I'm doing a series with the action figures, Deadpool Kills the Marvel Legends. That shit took me a week.
Now, Jig, is it like
an entire 7 days?
One, the sitting one for you, is that like from inception to like, okay, I have this idea. You kind of do you write it out at all?
Absolutely. I storyboard every single one of my videos. Yep.
So like from that on, that's an hour for the sitting videos.
Yep.
Damn.
I can just sit down. I'll say it. I'll chop it up. I'll do the overlays. Again, like I said, I was doing 3 to 5 videos for a year straight, and then I scaled back to 3. Then I was doing like 1 every other day, just trying to figure out where it worked. And one of the videos I did where I was switching through, I think I switched to maybe like 35 different T-shirts, and that went super viral. Yeah, and then Instagram contacted me after that, and shit just started rolling. And somebody told me I need to do a TikTok, and that was just like that. That progressed faster than the Instagram. Yeah, absolutely.
So what do you?
Like,
go ahead,
Rob. No, you
got. What are your thoughts on like I'm seeing this whole TikTok ban, right? For a content creator like yourself who's really like into what you are into. What do you feel about like bans and shit like that after you put in so much fucking work on these platforms for all of it to just kind of not all of it go away? Because I know you probably have some kind of contingency, but what do you think about that? Like putting all this fucking work into these fucking it just gets under my skin. Goddamn. What do you think?
I mean, if they ban TikTok, that'll just be me losing the views from TikTok. I have hard copies of every single one of my videos, even the edited, chopped out pieces. I have all of it. So I mean, I can repost any video at any given time. They create another platform, I'll push them there. I'm ready. I'm ready regardless. And the bans for me, from what I'm following and what I'm seeing, it's just more about control and money. I don't really think they're going to ban it. It seems like they're just straight up strong arming the app because all the other apps either sign on to the government or some type of hierarchy from America, and TikTok not with it. They keeping their money where it is.
Yeah,
I'm with that. So for the series, like when you come up with those things, right? Like. Do you find that kind of shit gets more traction on TikTok? Because I feel like those are dope TikTok things. Like I like certain content is like made for IG, certain content is cross-platform, and then other is better on TikTok.
That is an actual fact. Sometimes I'm wrong, though. The ones that I believe, oh, this will work here, it's the exact opposite. The ones where I'm getting hurt, they do well. The ones where I'm talking,
what?
yeah,
No,
absolutely.
He got a whole bunch of like getting in trouble for buying more Deadpool memorabilia. Yeah, he's got a bunch of
when I'm getting
type
cussed out, any type of those type of relationship issues, collector problems. That's what I do. Hashtag collector problems. Those always do well. When I'm talking directly, when it's my voice, my face, I always get a natural push with that. It's a harder push when I'm making my own videos and I have curated sounds. It's harder to push those because the algorithm doesn't always know where to send it. There are a lot of little secrets they tell you to use. I've given those secrets to a few people, but one is using the text. Put the text on the video and then slide it off the video. Even if you're not using it, you write everything you possibly can to describe the video or what would be in the search bar for the video, slide it over so automatically the algorithm knows where to send it. So when it's time to search it or those FYPs, it automatically pops up in your needed niche or genre. Easy one.
Y'all heard that? Did y'all heard that?
Dropping jewels. Dropping jewels.
It's a
Tens of thousands of followers. He know what the
Let
fuck.
me go on my feet finders right now.
Feet finders is wild.
Yeah, that's wild. That's
Hey, Jay, just a reminder. How long did it take you to get to this level on the on how many years of collecting to get to where you at right now?
Shit, I started during the pandemic. Honestly, I started mid 2020. Not that long. It's just focused, bro. I don't do much. I don't do shit, bro. I don't do a goddamn thing. I work. I take my family out some goddamn times when they're not getting on my nerves. If not, I'm doing this, bro. I'm doing it. I let them do their own thing. I make sure
you got an hour if you want to go out. Otherwise, we in the house.
Yo,
what you talking about?
Yeah, that's not a. See, I'm ready to hear like this incredible, like not long, but this drawn out backstory. You know what I mean? Like for you to say, "Oh no, it was just 2020." Like,
okay, no, you want to be honest. It is PTSD for me losing a lot of shit as a kid. It's just a stone cold fact. I had a lot of first edition comics as a kid. I was always a nerd. I just don't look like I did. I was short, fat, thick Sally Jesse Raphael glasses. Like it was crazy. Yeah, and like I grew up with my grandma, so it's like we going to a house party. Everybody got on cross colors Levi's. I got on corduroys, and a sweater with some suspenders under, with some floor shines and shit. Like I don't. She put
I must admit, floor shines are comfortable and shit. So, but go ahead.
You had to turn 30 to understand that, though. He was fucking 12. Like,
you understand what I'm saying right now?
God damn.
Like I'm trying to be a stylish preteen, and she got me looking like a young deacon, and it didn't equate to much, And I didn't have a growth spurt till too late.
Giving honor to God. Everyone's.
So what made I know you talked about focus. What made the character of Deadpool the focus?
I've always been a fan of his. It's his quirky nature. It's looking at the camera. I've always been a fan of TV shows that talk back to the camera. He directly talks to us. He knows who he is. It's why, yeah. It is. With even when people talk about with Thanos and the gems and the Infinity Stone, there's one more gem that's secret to the comic book. It's called the Continuity Gem, and he has that where he can one time he went back and smacked his writers because they wasn't doing the story right in the comic. So it's just
there's no fourth wall with that guy at all.
Like, not one bit. And he's a fractured character. He's intrinsically good. He's naturally good, but the endless trauma has him, and his choices usually teeters on trying to do good things in a bad way. Indeed, 100%. Trying to good intent, but done in a horribly catastrophic way.
Right.
Now, Jay,
I thought
Still
there might
getting it
be
done.
like
Still getting it done, but just it's a lot of catastrophe behind it sometimes.
Jay, do you think that Ryan Reynolds? No. All right, I take that back. All right, we're gonna scratch that one. Who, if not Ryan Reynolds, could you see playing the character on the screen?
It's messed up that in my mind, it'd be hard to do because in the comics, Deadpool chose Ryan Reynolds.
Yeah.
And in one of the comics, they were asking him what he thinks he looks like. He said, "I feel like I look like a mix of Ryan Reynolds and a Shar-Pei, which is the old wrinkly dog." So he kind of chose himself, and this was years before
Ryan
the
Reynolds
movie
and
had even.
Shar-Pei.
So that was kind of the snowball before it. Outside of him, I definitely could see Jim Carrey, younger.
Oh
Jim Carrey.
God.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's a
Simply,
good pick.
Deadpool's written differently depending on the writer. Sometimes he's real slapstick. Sometimes he's real dark. Sometimes he's just like straight up psychotic. So it depends on who's writing. But the lighthearted, silly, kill you eyes laughing Deadpool, for sure. That'd be Jim Carrey.
That's a good pick.
And what was probably the worst Batman, he was good as the Riddler.
Yeah,
he was the
What
shining
might be one of the
star
worst
of
Batmans
that
ever.
movie.
He was good in that.
Oh yeah, the Nipplegate for sure. Yeah,
Yeah, it was terrible. That was what the hell.
that was a horrible movie.
For
sure.
All right, so I told y'all that this was this was the nerd out episode.
Right.
I'm gonna get the ends. Like if you're not in, you'll see when we get.
I got some hip hop back there. You got the Wayne, the Biggie, the Run DMC.
Yeah. No. We we are always hip hop focused in any way.
Indeed.
Jay can rap too. I don't know if he rap no more. Jay could rap. I'll say that.
Don't.
Hey,
hold up. Wait a minute. Now we on hip hop. Hold up, Jay.
I don't tell people that.
I'm not. Of course, I'm not going to try to put you on those spots because I don't like that.
Somebody else asked me that. Why don't I tell people that?
No.
What's up, bro?
Good. Like that's all I'm saying. Like it'd be different if like you was out there like on some like like tom ting or anything like if you was on that shit like but you thinking you can rap. But anyway, I digress. Go ahead.
You know what? It's a thing with a lot of creators. Like we got so many outlets and lanes and stuff like that. But my question is, since we brought up the hip hop thing, how did you feel about the hip hop variant covers for the different comic books?
Oh, I love them. I have an exclusive one with. Sorry,
I love them. They're here.
I knew I saw something, but I had to ask.
It's him and Biggie. Get over there.
Oh man, that's fire. Yo.
Yes. There's only about 6. Yeah, it's only about 600 of them in the world.
And you got one.
Indeed,
you probably got two.
They're awesome. I have a few other ones. I'm waiting on the Eminem cover, but that one is a little bit harder to find.
Okay.
But yeah, I think they're a wonderful thing. I mean, hip hop and comics go hand in hand.
There we go.
You look at Wu-Tang. You look at guys like them. They were big nerds, man. That's how they bonded. That's how Meth and Raekwon and all of them bonded. They bonded off of comic books.
I was just listening to a podcast about, I'm not going to say the name of the podcast because this is literally anything podcast. Fuck them other podcasts, except for the other one that I'm on. So
cut me a check and I'll talk about it. If you ain't paving ways, you ain't getting talked about. If you ain't praying,
but I was listening to this podcast about MF Doom and his close relationship with Marvel Comics and how he twisted like sound bites from Stan Lee and he grabbed like old like 60s and like 60s and 70s comic book shows and put the dialogue into his music. What do you think about that being an art in itself? And is that lost on like today's kind of generation of music? Like, do you see anybody being that inventive, that creative with that?
I've seen a couple. What is this guy's name? A really weird one. Tizo Touchdown. His creative style is very animated in that sense. I'm gonna have to say on the other hand, no, because you hear most of the new artists say most of them don't read. They don't like lyrical artists. They don't like bars.
They don't like other artists. Like
that in its sense.
How you gonna do your homework? You don't like these niggas. Like that don't make no sense.
So it just the whole state of hip hop in itself is lacking intelligence and things of that nature. Just takes just a small bit, and
open-minded
comprehension.
Because they just
100%.
ride and do the same shit now, man.
No imagination.
Yes. No different break off. Like
absolutely, it requires some imagination, and that was lost. They lost their childhood early, so imagination is just out the window.
Damn, they lost their damn. Yeah. I never considered it like that until you said it just now like that.
It's hard to have an imagination.
Like you can't have no fun if you wasn't never a kid.
Yeah, because that's let's play and pretend. They can't do that. So I'm real. I'm real.
Super,
it's super thug, man. It's non-existent now. You got alpha, beta, and theta. Theta is the imagination, and they forced us into the alpha, beta, sigma, but there's theta. Theta is the imagination, and people they choose not to get into those type of information. It's readily available, but
yeah, man. All right, we ain't gonna kill him. We ain't gonna overkill him. We still gotta entertain him. We ain't gonna smart guy him to death.
Do me a favor, unzip me real quick. I'm getting kind of hot.
Oh shit! Wait.
Holy shit!
Oh, dang.
Wait.
There we go. My back had to breathe.
Unzip me.
Oh man! All right, so we now past the jig out the pulpit. We got my man was getting his bars off. You know what I mean?
Right.
So
half up, half down. I keep it like
if you. We all went. The three of us here went to, and if you're not from Philadelphia, we have what we call magnet schools. Mm-hmm. Magnet schools are basically the schools where the nerds go to. That's just essentially what it was. Mm-hmm. We all attended those types of schools, so we had some diversity within the people that we went to school with, and the type of young ladies that we dealt with, and our whole situation, whatever. But for the most part, dealing with a nerd was not really a thing when we were younger. Now, though, it seems to be this really weird kind of like
it's popular culture.
I don't know. It's so. All right, I have two clips from my homegirl Stormy P. Stormy, shout out to Stormy, Chocolate Chip and Sip podcast. We come on at the same time, but I'm still going to show her some love. Make sure y'all check that out, especially since I'm using clips from her show here. Oh, yeah. So I could not show that love. But so once again, shout out to Stormy. But she has two clips that kind of get into both sides of this subject, and I thought they both were kind of funny. Star, not the one with the white shirt. Play the one with the brown shirt. I think it's
everyone's talking about, oh, I want a corny. I want rising of everyone talking about, oh, I want a corny. I want a corny. Rising of everyone talking about, oh, I want a corny. I want a corny. Sis, you can't handle a corny. As soon as he starts speaking high Valerian or
why does it keep stopping? Let me get it.
Because you're disrespecting me.
Rising of everyone talking about, oh, I want a corny. I want a corny. Sis, you can't handle a corny. As soon as he starts speaking high Valerian or start doing a Naruto run, you're not going to get it. You're not going to understand. You've been dealing with a bunch of futures, and now, unfortunately, they've turned you into a future. So you're going to run into this fine specimen that you have declared a corny, and you ain't going to know what to do with him. What you going to do when he pull out his katana sword, sis? Tell your friends he wear the shit. Why is he deemed corny? Because he don't want to go out and club 24/7? Because he may not indulge in drugs and drinking and stuff? This man may not understand why you behave the way you do too. Why you're arguing in the comments in the shade room with people you don't know. This is unfathomable for him. He's not going to get it, sis. He's not going to understand why you in Spice Gang showing you. He's not going to get it. Leave them to their tribe. Don't be out here trying to do a whole bunch of extra, especially if you're.
I like it.
See, I told you, give her a minute. You had to let her cook. First off, Jig, show those again.
Yeah. Please.
Because boy, when a motherfucker proves a point, she said you're not gonna understand when he pull out his katana swords, and this nigga just turned around and was like, "Oh, these."
Right.
Yo, when Jig go to the movies for this upcoming event, they better not ask him what he coming to see.
I'm renting out a whole theater actually.
They better not fucking ask you what you coming to see.
Because I'm going full.
Yo,
it's gonna be an ordeal.
Crazy, bro.
It's gonna be an ordeal for sure.
So real quick before we get to the next video, if either of you brothers could speak on an experience where you feel like that laid back nerd approach was the reason why you got the girl as opposed to the reason why you didn't. Because I feel like for me, like I'm smart, but I'm also funny. So it's like I was leaning on that shit my whole high school life. Like, yeah, I can help you with your homework and make you laugh. Yeah, no, come on, sit down right here. I was on some other shit with that. Like, I was like, that was so. I don't know. Go ahead, Jig.
I mean, you talking about now? You're talking about in high school?
I'm talking about in general. You anything that's a discussable point, bro. You know.
I mean, honestly, I don't. Only thing good about my relationships coming out of Philly and my kids. So I think my smarts are in question with the decisions that I've made throughout my goddamn life leading
hey, man.
now. So
decisions made while your blood is flowing at a high level aren't always the best decisions, no matter how smart you are.
To my brother Rob, I'm gonna have to go ahead and concede.
Yo, it was. You know what? I'm more leaning towards the Kev side, with just like kind of being funny. And also even in a magnet school, you're still rare when you are into like certain things altogether. You're still kind of considered rare, so you're more desirable. In my case, it was like that. Like I was like more desirable because this one plays football. This one does this. Wait a minute, you into video games and art and this and that and this?
Right.
Yeah, I don't see a nigga like that all the time.
Right.
All right. So it was that scarcity. Like it was a fear of missing out kind of on somebody like me. I'm not saying I was the only one.
Right.
But it was like FOMO for guys like us.
And what's funny is I think that's what was weird for me because I was into all that shit, but I still played basketball. Yeah. So it was like I would have like
something like for y'all like.
But I would have.
I was in this weird box. Yeah, I was in this weird box where I
was in this weird box before too, my brother.
Wait,
I wasn't tall. Yeah, my man tripping. I wasn't tall enough really for too much sports. I played football, but that wasn't enough. I played that briefly. I was trying to find my style. Okay, for example, I went same class as Barry Reese, Cassidy whack ass. We're in the same class. It was culture shock for me because I was trying to keep up, but at the same time trying to keep a bit of myself, and I got lost in all that shit in high school, man. Central wore me out. It did. Central was a beast. What was a beast in itself back then. We got to leave for lunch and all that shit. So, it was guys with cars. I just learned how to drive this year. I'm 40, bro. So,
hey,
you learn
when it comes.
Yeah, man.
That's what she said. Hello,
brum ting. But all right, but I'll tell you one thing though, and this is and the second clip kind of gets into this. The flip side is that sometimes you open them up to something that they didn't even think they was going to enjoy or want to be a part of.
I've opened them up to something. Hello.
Exactly. And you know what? And on that note,
the nerds, the blurs, baby, those are the savages. They know how to hide and camouflage themselves to make you think they're really so sweet and innocent. He's a nerd. He's in the anime and he goes to Comic-Con. Nerds like too. I feel bad for all the women who think that nerds don't get. The most dangerous part about the nerds is that they are genuinely sweet people. They do want the best for you. They are going to be honest. They are going to be humble. When it's time to get to demon time, they're going to get on demon time. All the nerds watching this should feel some type of way because, baby, the jig is up. Not only do y'all nasty too. Y'all so nasty. The jig is up. Y'all see this? So sweet, so cute, right? Space and why would he put his paw on my thigh, y'all? 7. Okay. All right.
7. You're snitching.
This is exactly what the nerd is. You see? You see? The geeks.
I have
The jig is up. Yeah.
The jig is up. Yeah. No, that's funny. No, but it's wild, man, because I can distinctly remember, I'm not going to sit up here and open cases, but I can distinctly remember like
here, Kev, let's go.
Having a moment like that, like, wait a minute, I wasn't expecting that. Like, oh, that's what you get for expecting shit. Like, you can fuck them up if you really play the angle right. I promise you, can.
Indeed.
That's a good job, man.
I bust it open every time when I had it, boy. I tell you, he wasn't expecting that shit.
I promise you, it'll go from playing Yu-Gi-Oh to some other shit.
That's when the Spider-Man zipper was in the front.
It's the monster in the cards, and then there's another monster. Like, yo, wait a minute, yeah, it's wild, bro. It's crazy. And you know what's really wild? If you find another girl who's like nerdy like that, they are insane. Like, bro,
that is a fact.
Y'all be like, you be sitting there like, yeah, no, she gets straight A's. She's so nice. She's so sweet. She is a gobbler.
Yes.
That girl is going.
Where's them bitches who like anime niggas? Where's them bitches like? Y'all know what this means?
Rob is wild.
Like,
he's all in
or some real shit. Like, if you was a church kid, you know what I'm talking about. You know what I'm talking about. You know exactly what I'm talking about.
I've gotten blessed plenty of times in church.
Listen, and the more they go to church, the worse it is.
No.
You get you one of them Bible study on Wednesday girls. Oh man,
damn.
She popping pussy on a handstand, my nigga. I promise.
For Jesus. It's all for Jesus.
She is popping pussy on a handstand, bro. That shit gonna be crazy. She about to change your whole life.
Oh,
listen, when a church girl and a nerd nigga link up, listen,
that room stink. That's the that room gonna stink.
That room stink.
No, but y'all know I'm not lying. Y'all can give me all the face palms y'all want in the comments. Des, I see you. Y'all know good and well them church girls be the ones.
Oh, Daddy, put it on a limited edition. Limited edition.
Look! God damn it! It was in the youth committee because they took y'all on trips. You little freaky motherfuckers!
Hear me.
Yo,
You a freaky ass nigga. Fucking me.
In so many ways.
Oh man,
hilarious.
No, that shit was it was very, very real. Very, 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 very real. God damn, the youth committee is funny. 53 minutes in, Lady Anything podcast for the people. Got Jig Pool, Rob Riley really in the building with me right now. Appreciate both of you brothers for being here.
Yes,
indeed.
So, because this is I know we about to get on some nerd shit with the last one. I'm gonna get into the Eat a Dick of the Week. I gotta get into that now before we get into whose career and all that. So we about to get into Eat a Dick of the Week. For those of you who are unfamiliar, it might be your first time here. Everyone picks someone who pissed them off this week, and you simply tell them to eat a dick. It's not a complicated situation. It's Jason. I feel like he's thought of at least 3 people.
Jig is ready.
Did you see him? That nigga said, "Oh wait a minute, I know we got to do that." He said,
Yo.
"Now I'm excited." So I have one. Okay, my bad. Yeah, no, you good, Star. I have one from the sports world. Just happened the other day. It's involving young Miss Angel Reese. I'll just say that in case anyone else has a cross. Just stay off of that one. But Jig, you sat up and you got excited. So now I want to hear what
I'll wait.
I want. Oh, so you okay? All right.
I'll wait.
All right. Rob, you got one?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Don from New England. Because fuck that nigga.
Who's Don?
So you talking about the guy who took the? It's Northern Ireland.
Northern Ireland.
Oh yeah,
Okay,
that too.
It's in Ireland.
Fuck that
It's
nigga.
in Ireland. You talking about the guy who took the title from me?
Don can eat a dick. No, you're absolutely right. I agree with that. Don can eat
that. That's hilarious. Don't give me
we stand no business with that. We definitely stand no business with that.
For sure. That's what's up, Rob.
Hey man, we take good care of family around here.
I'm like Paul Mooney. They take everything from us.
Nobody want to be a nigga when nobody want to be a nigga.
Exactly. Yo, that's rest in peace, Mr. Mooney. Indeed.
Right, indeed.
Motherfucker, comic genius. Okay, so Angel Reese was of LSU fame. She plays for the Tigers, or played, I should say, national championship last year, Elite Eight this year, eliminated the other day, had a press conference at the end of her game, where she talked about how the success she has had has led to her having to deal with things that are not basketball related, such as, racial things and death threats and things of that nature, things that are not basketball related, and how those things have affected her. She was emotional naturally because that's just an emotional subject.
Indeed.
For the most part, she was received as she should have been received in telling her truth in her moment from her point of view. And then we got dickheads who don't listen to what people say and want to make their own clip and their own viral moments to say things. And that's when we end up with motherfuckers like Mr. Emmanuel Acho.
About to give a gender-neutral, racially indifferent take. Now, if you want to say, well, Acho, cater your take based upon gender, Acho, cater your take based upon race, I will understand that. But I'm about to give a gender-neutral, racially indifferent take. Angel Reese, you can't beat a big bad wolf, but then kind of cry like Courage the Cowardly Dog. Because if you want to act grown, which she has, if you want to get paid like you grown, which you are, if you want to talk to grown folks like you grown, which you did post-game when you told a coach for an opposing team, watch your mouth. If you want to tell people get your money up, then post-game when you take an L, you just got to take it on the chin. Nobody mourns when the villain catches an L. And Angel Reese, you have self-proclaimed to be the villain. About to give shout out to you because you were the second best basketball player on the court and it was not close. Outside of Caitlin Clark, it was you. 17 and 20, dog. Showed up, biggest game, second biggest game of your career. Absolute dog, but you can't under any circumstance go to the podium and now try to ask for individuals to give you sympathy. No one has sympathy for the villain. You painted the bullseye on your back. Why are you surprised when people shoot at you? So if you want to act grown, if you want to pose grown, if you want to talk grown, if you want to talk to grown folks grown, then you got to take the L like you grown. Because what frustrated me is when you want to be the villain, but you want to hope for sympathy like a hero. Shout out to you because you were.
Okay. So the reason why my whole thing is eat a dick and Emmanuel Acho is, number one, because context is super important in these things. She was not talking about basketball. He was referring to basketball moments. Everything he's discussing on the court as the villain. Yes, as on the court. And he played sports. He played professional sports. So he, of all people on the planet, should be able to compartmentalize the difference between what she's saying and what he's saying. But when you work for Fox and you're a black man, oh, you got to tiptoe and Sambo.
You got to shuck and jive,
And is this a good review, sir? Did I make
Pat me on the head, boss?
Head, sir? Ooh, pat me on the head, sir. Thank you, sir. Like,
we sick, boss.
Fuck out of here. Eat a dick, nigga. That shit weird. Let that black woman do what she's doing. Because even if that's the way you felt, you got enough access to call her and have that conversation with her instead of blowing her up on that nut ass fake ass show that don't nobody the fuck watch. Eat a fucking dick, Emmanuel Acho. I mean that shit from my heart. That shit corny, man. Like, and here's the thing: you never gonna hear me on this. You know, I'm not that boy. Like, it's not that I don't feel that way about issues and shit, but I'm just not the grand. That's not me. I'm gonna say what I gotta say in the forums where it's time for me to say it, but I don't get extra. But also at the same time, we do gotta worry about how our black women are perceived in these media spaces, especially when it's from us. Like, we got access to do whatever we need to do behind closed doors. If you feel like you want to say something about one of your sisters, pull that sister to the side and have that conversation with her. Especially when you got access. You don't got to come on there in those spaces and do that to her. That's just weird. And for that reason, eat a dick, bro. Jig.
I'm sure they don't watch these type of things, so I feel comfortable saying it. I want to say it's my the new management where I work, man. You guys can eat the biggest herpetic lesion,
sure
just
they won't
baby dick. I want you to choke. Never mind. Listen, you guys got to leave us the fuck alone, man. It's not the way it's supposed to be. That's one. And I don't know if you guys touched on this last week. I saw a clip of Keyshawn Johnson talking about LeBron James, saying that he quote has never seen LeBron James posterize anyone. I don't know what basketball Keyshawn Johnson has been watching over the past, I don't know how many decades LeBron has been playing, but to openly say that in the middle of what he was trying to do is get a job made him look like the stupidest black man I seen on TV. He looked more stupider than Shannon Sharp looked gay on most of his interviews. So it just...
Hey, Shay.
Yeah, good old Shay.
Come on,
I love Shay. His interviews are great, but he ain't gonna escape those allegations either.
Come on. Come on.
Yo!
Wow.
You be good. Come on. Come on, Jig. Come on. Come on, Jig. Come on.
Oh, shit.
I just thought that was the dumbest thing for anybody to say as a sportscaster, that he's never seen LeBron James posterize anybody. That was just the wildest thing I've ever. That was crazy. That was crazy to hear.
They cool, but they weird dudes though, man. They weird dudes over there. West Coast niggas, man. The weed's good though, so maybe that has something to do with why they're so weird.
Maybe.
If you've been smoking that shit your whole life, you probably could get a little weird at some point. Hour and 3 minutes in, just so everybody know. We're at the Eat a Dick of the Week portion of the show. If you have someone who you would like to tell to eat a dick, put them in the comments. We'll shout you out, by the way.
Right.
It's a long 7 days. Don't hold on to tomorrow what you can get off your chest today.
Hello.
Eat a dick to whomever you need to say that to. So now, we always do whose career would you rather have? That's the thing that we do pretty much for every guest, because I try and tailor it to the things that they do. So we are now going to do whose career would you... And it's funny that Rob, foreseeing this weeks later, used Spider-Man in the graphic without even, because Rob's good at that kind of shit. So yeah. But this is whose career would you rather have, and a couple other questions. But the superhero comic book Marvel edition, all of those, like it's all of those things. So when I say whose career would you rather have, you can tell me whose powers or whose storyline. Give me the nerd version of why you pick whatever you pick when I give you the choices. Okay. That's where that's what this is for us this week. And I am starting where I like to slander the most at in superhero world. My highest level of slander always comes for one Mr. Bruce Wayne.
Batman, of course.
AKA white privilege man, AKA Batman, AKA Dark Knight and all these other monikers. I am not a fan of him being called a superhero because there's nothing super about him except for his bank account. Now, people often say to me, well, sir, do you feel the same way about Iron Man? And I tell them, fuck no, because Iron Man got some shit in him that makes him super. Now, pause if necessary. Now,
if necessary.
That brings me to my first whose career or lore or whatever you'd rather have. I am putting Tony Stark versus Bruce Wayne, Iron Man versus Batman. Who are you picking and why? I'll start with you, Rob. I'll let you think on it for a second, Jig. Who are you picking, Rob? Because Rob, I feel like we may have had this conversation before.
We probably did. And I think the last time I picked is going to be the same pick. It's always going to be Iron Man. First of all, he's traumatized. That really resonates with me. Okay? He's had some kind of trauma that led him to the greatness that he is. Also, he was corrupt as shit prior to him having that trauma. That's me, baby. That's me. I'm just not rich with a suit made of iron and some other suits made of fucking iron. But I relate to him more.
Okay.
I relate to him more.
Jig.
Yep.
I'm not participating in this one because everybody knows who I'm picking. This isn't fair for me to be a part of this first one.
Okay.
I'm clearly picking Iron Man every single fucking time.
Look at John. What do you say? Grown men ain't shit like.
Yeah. Hey, delicious. What up, D? That's what, Sad Set on there is one of the funniest goddamn comedy sets ever, yo. I care what nobody says. Kings of Comedy, man. Watch that shit if you ain't watched it in a while.
Right.
But who
I'm
you picking?
say Iron Man, hands down. I have a personal disdain for Batman myself for his gentrification and his. I had a couple people, I go back and forth on my page with the comments, and somebody always says Batman solos, he'll do this, that, and the third. And I told him the only thing that he really does is make sure he shows his face so the cops knows he's white when they come and clean shit up. Because that's the only reason he shows a little bit of his face. The only reason.
Batman just got real racist tendencies in my eyes. Like bro.
And he got Lucius Fox, man.
Lucius Fox, yes, sir.
Yo, bro,
you got the most niggeriest niggers.
Like, you'll beat the weed man to death, but lose to a nigga in fucking Fenty makeup and heel toe and fucking and heels and shit. Like, you lose to a nigga in a question mark leotard, but you gonna whoop the nigga trying to feed his daughter ass till he can't fucking breathe.
Where's the drug?
Wow.
Put him in a coma.
You ain't shit.
Every time.
All right. So
that was pretty easy.
We are in agreement that it is Iron Man over Batman. Okay. Now, for the second one Mr. Superman versus Captain America. I felt like I was trying to find one for Superman. Rob gave me this one. This is one Rob came up with. And because I was like, Superman. He said, I was like, God damn, duh. Yeah. So Superman versus Captain America. And let a nigga know why you feel this way. I'll start. I have multiple reasons why I'm not picking Captain America. Number one.
I can imagine what he's about to
say. Right.
If you saw it, like, my whole thing is, right, what was in that serum or whatever? Like, bro was like 5'3", 100. And this nigga went to the strongest white man in the history of Earth. And like bouncing off his shit. and they named him the name Captain America bothers me. I have so many issues with the entire Captain America thing. Like, I don't know. I hate the fact that it's this one little rock that glow green from this nut ass planet that could kill Superman. I hate that shit because that's just the most random ass way to die. Oh no, it's only one way, my nigga. You ever been to Krypton? Like, have I ever been to who, nigga? Like, what? Like, I don't know. So I'm gonna go Superman.
Kryptonian. What
yeah,
the
like,
fuck?
yeah, that shit is wild. Like, yeah, but exactly. So he's here, but how do anybody know? Anyway, I'm not gonna over nerd it. I'm gonna just say I would pick Superman over Captain America, me personally. Go ahead, Jig.
I thought about that while you were saying that. Superman, he loses his powers when he's not in the sunlight as well. He doesn't age like everybody else, so that would be what makes me choose him. So I'm just gonna say Superman. Captain America, he was born at a time where we were still called colored.
Yeah. Like,
so he was frozen. He woke up and he just did a good job. Yeah, he just did a good job of keeping it in check because you got to know it was still there because he went to
they
sleep.
Was lynching our asses crazy.
Oh yeah.
Which America was you captaining, my nigga? Which American was you captaining in? That's what I want to know because I know niggas was hanging from trees around that time. Go ahead, Rob.
Yeah, I also I have issues with both, and
for sure
for the same reasons that y'all mentioned them. But I'm going with Captain America because of the drugs. Just because of the drugs. If drugs made me that special, then I have to go. Like, come on, man. I'm about like 5'8", 5'9" if I stand on my tippy toes, right? If they can give me a little bit of that serum, put that in a syringe for me.
Let me get a drop that shit. Just a little bit. And I'll be golden.
That's it. I'm taking it. I'll be high as shit on that shit all day. I wouldn't fight a goddamn liquor crime. I'll be high as hell.
So we got two Iron Man, two Supermans and one Captain America.
Yep.
Okay.
That's because of drugs, baby.
That's all because of drugs.
That's it.
Say yes to drugs, apparently, is Rob's
right
motto. All right. Next, who's would you rather or whatever. We're gonna bring the ladies in. Gonna have a battle of the women's. Captain Marvel or Wonder Woman? Who we going with? Captain, and I thought this was a really good one because I still haven't decided. I'm not gonna lie to you. So because I've been thinking about it, like, yeah. Captain Marvel or Wonder Woman. I tend to be Marvel biased, but I'm not gonna lie.
I'm usually that way as well.
I tend to be Marvel biased, but this is difficult because of all the DC movies on the first go round, Wonder Woman was the only one I liked the first time. The rest of them were like, I liked the first Wonder Woman. Like it was. I actually enjoyed watching that one. So whatever. But I still think I'm going Captain Marvel.
Yeah.
Because when it was really getting heavy, she was whooping ass.
She came through.
Like at the most crucial point in the whole series of everything.
You got a page from a black nigga. Like, it came through.
Right.
Ain't that crazy?
She got a page from a nigga and she slid through. Right.
All right.
Just like
right down.
I gotta go a couple galaxies over, help my folks out. See y'all in a minute. Like, damn.
Yeah, I'm gonna definitely have to say Captain Marvel for sure.
It's closer than you think it would be, but I think I'm gonna go Cap.
Because that is a battle. Because Wonder Woman it's Wonder Woman.
Didn't this bitch like kill all the Nazis or some shit like that in one of them shows? Like. She's different, bro. Like she has some very good moments. So Rob, who you going?
It's tough because titties. But
wait, oh shit.
It's tough because titties.
Titties.
Because titties.
I'm going with Wonder Woman.
It's not a bad
Linda
answer.
Carter, nigga. Linda Carter and the new Wonder Woman, Gal Gadot. Linda Carter and Gal Gadot, nigga.
Nah, fuck her just because of her name. Fuck that. Fuck her. Fuck that. Fuck her.
Well,
fuck that. What was that song, Jake? Fuck my ex. Yeah, fuck that.
Yeah,
fuck
no.
that song.
He's
Fuck
not
that.
a fan of Linda's.
Moving on.
I see.
He's not a fan of Linda. All right.
Yeah.
Here's a good one. And it's not a whose would you rather, just who would you prefer or who do you think did the best? Give me your favorite Joker.
Mark Hamill.
Yeah, consistency.
Mark Hamill. The voice, the laugh. Hands down. I wish we would have gotten Willem Dafoe playing him. He would have been my best casting.
Man.
He would have been just a diabolical Joker, but I'm still gonna, I'm stick with Mark Hamill as my choice.
Willem Dafoe kind of gave us Joker with his portrayal of Goblin. Like if you really look at it,
I agree. That was very
the color and everything.
On,
like,
bro.
Yeah, he kind of gave us. I think he might have been. I'm not sure how this worked with him, but he might have been like denied for Joker and just gave us his very best Joker as Goblin.
That's the way I feel about with that. Just by you saying
he's amazing as Goblin too.
He's amazing.
Like,
when I saw the last Spider-Man, I was like, God damn, it's been like 80 years and he's still. Yep. Okay. I'm just a Jack Nicholson fan, so I'm going to pick Jack Nicholson hands down. Like,
right.
That's all. Because I'm just a Jack Nicholson fan. Like, that's it.
I'm not mad at that. I'm not mad at Jack. Jack was great.
Wait a minute. Fuck them niggas, right? Prince on the soundtrack was crazy.
That's easily one of the best soundtracks
ever.
It was scandalous on a Batman soundtrack.
Period.
Closer.
That soundtrack is fire. Prince put his heels in that thing.
What you been dying for?
So here's the funny thing with mountains and mountains of respect to Heath Ledger and Jack.
Shit.
I'm a Michael Keaton dude. I like Keaton as Batman, man. Like I like Keaton. I like Keaton as Batman with the. I like Nicholson. So I gotta go with that one. I like Keaton, so I gotta go Jack with a mountain of respect to Heath because he's crazy at it, and a lot of people gonna say Heath. I'm gonna go Jack too, man. I'm gonna go Jack too.
Understood.
The Michael Keaton version of Batman, that whole John was just like to me. That's my favorite Batman movie still.
Yo,
I like that more than Dark Knight, just because of the time.
Yeah,
like when it dropped, it wasn't nothing like that. That shit was crazy, bro.
I'm waiting for somebody to diss me, Kev, so bad, so I can use the line of Jack Nicholson outliving Heath Ledger. Like,
nigga, fuck your big three. Nigga, it's just big me.
Oh shit! Shout out to K Dot. Les,
yo, what it do?
What's good, bruh?
Ain't nothing. I had to pop in.
Guan.
Make sure I had my collection.
This nigga got 4 Funko Pops.
we already talked about them joints too.
3.
That nigga bought them joints today.
No, I did not. Because I had Stringer Bell for weeks.
He had Stringer Bell on the show a couple weeks ago. 40-degree days.
40-degry days, But I did pick up.
It was gonna get out of control.
I picked up old Bushy Top.
Yo.
And I got the snitch.
Yo.
Oh shit! The snitch.
No, it's something wrong. Them joints came with cologne or something.
It had to.
We got that Spideer man.
We got that.
Spideer man is crazy.
Smell like Baltimore and Bad Decisions.
Les Wyatt.
Yeah.
Odor Parfum.
Right.
No, that shit gonna be straight concentration.
All right, Rob. I'm going back to Rob's list of shit. We doing whose career would you rather have superhero edition left if you wasn't listening? We've done Batman versus Iron Man. You know who won that. I don't have to tell you.
Iron Man, nigga, you get all the bitches.
Which wasn't a point anybody made, and I'm very surprised.
Yeah.
What, like, goddamn. We
And,
slipping, fellas.
and
Iron Man get the bitches.
Iron Man had the baddest bitches.
All right, wait a minute. Boop. Pause.
Uh-oh,
Story
uh-oh.
time. Story time, right?
Somebody
Story
put on
time.
my cookies. It's about to get real.
No, this is because y'all know I work with outrageously funny teenage people. So, quick story. 2 young ladies are having a beef. One young lady's like, I'm not going in that class with her. Well, what's the problem? Nothing. I heard she was talking about me, and if she say something about me while I'm in there, I'm gonna put my hands on her. All right, well, I don't think that's necessary. Let's go try and have some conversations, get some stuff going. So go talk to the other young lady separate of that. Bring the 2 of them together. So they're having their discussion about what was said in the gym at gym about this person and that person, so on and so forth. So young lady A says to young lady B, well, I heard you call me ugly in the gym, and such said it and confirmed it. Young lady B replies, straight-faced as ever, I never would have called you ugly, because if I wanted to tell you were ugly, I would have told you to your face.
Gotta respect that.
Not even the end of it. Well, I wasn't worried about it. I was just mad you was talking about my head behind my back, because I know I'm not ugly. I get plenty of bitches.
Wait.
No, you heard it right. You heard
right. Exactly what the fuck I said. So one of my coworkers asked me, well, I'm talking to my coworker, and she's like, well, how did that situation turn out? I said, well, it worked out because apparently one of the young ladies has copious amounts of bitches, and she didn't want it really didn't really matter what was said. She just wanted to make sure that there was no beef between the 2 of them. Y'all, when I tell y'all pray for me in this place I work,
that's crazy.
Pray for me in this place I work. These kids wild. But yeah, I had that just made me think of that, and I had to get into that story real quick because copious amounts of bitches made me laugh. Like,
indeed, it would have too.
Not a regular amount.
You gotta use
copious.
Copious. You gotta use your college words, dog.
You gotta step up, because when you gotta.
Ain't y'all college? Are y'all college preparatory school?
I mean, every high school technically is a college preparatory school, sir.
Yeah, so
yeah, technically.
Copious amounts.
But okay, back to the let me get back to this list here, because I think this is a good one. Green Arrow versus Hawkeye, which is a natural, and this is Rob. This is another one from Rob's list.
You said Green Arrow or Green Lantern?
Arrow.
No, Green Arrow.
I'm trying to think like the same kind of like what makes one better than the other.
Hawkeye. Yeah, I'm gonna hands down Hawkeye. I'm a Hawkeye fan anyway.
Green Arrow.
Yeah,
I told you just bought the pops today. I told y'all niggas.
CW shit. Get that CW shit out of here.
Yo,
like he ain't even UPN.
Damn.
I remember UPN. Bro.
UPN is crazy.
Yo.
Okay. So, moving on. A discussion. Who had the more righteous cause, and who do you think was more warranted in their crusade? Was it one Killmonger of Black Panther or Thanos of the Avengers dynasty? Who do you think's purpose was more? Which one could you stand behind if you had to?
Killmonger. He wanted to share the life-saving technology what he knew his people had. Now that's just what it was. Thanos Well, the way they did it in the movies was different than the way they did it in the comics. Yeah, the snap was just it was some self-deprecating shit. In the comics, he just did it because he was trying to show off Lady Death.
For Death, yeah.
And Lady Death didn't give a fuck because she was too infatuated with one Deadpool. So that was his whole situation, was trying to get back at Deadpool.
Right.
But Marvel Studios got all of that too late for them to be able to put that together that way. But Killmonger, I believe he was righteous in his entire cause. Black Panther just stood on his ground, and he stood on his business, where he's like, I ain't sharing shit. We staying here, we keeping it closed, and that's what it is.
Right.
They didn't stay safe, so he was wrong in his choice.
Now, so you're saying that in the comics, Thanos wanted to kill off half the world's population because he wanted some pussy?
Yeah, some decrepit dead. Like,
yeah, there's no way.
Pussy.
There's no way.
Yep.
That you can use him as having a noble cause. Then,
right?
It's all his.
I'm speaking about the movie, but absolutely,
even in the movie,
it's always a bitch though.
It was just to satisfy himself, and
respectful.
What he said to everybody else was to appease the universe, because we were running out of resources. But he didn't give a fuck about resources. He made that clear when he sacrificed half his army. Yeah. He told him, he was like, they're in the way. He said, fire everything.
Vagina.
Yeah. Yo. Everything he did was for himself. He sacrificed his daughter. He sacrificed his children, his other so-called children. So Killmonger all the way.
Yeah. Yeah, he definitely.
Rob, you saying?
Yeah, because of the comic book discrepancy, and I get it how film and comics can't always align, but because of rights issues and shit like that. But yeah, I'm just gonna go with Killmonger, because even though I didn't like the fact that I swear, like in these movies, they always pit the black people against the black people. When there's other shit going on,
you're not wrong.
Oh yeah, you're not wrong. Yeah. You're not wrong.
But I get what he was doing. Like he was kind of not really exiled from there, but he was from there, and he was just trying to get a little bit of his culture back. So I get it. I get it.
Yeah. Yes.
Okay.
But if death came with that vagina,
the Dr. Umar told me to always bet on black. My brother.
Okay.
Dr. Umar.
All right.
I'm going to surprise y'all. I'm going to go with Thanos. And I'm going to tell you why. So, not that I don't believe in Killmonger. He absolutely is the more righteous.
Kev hates people. That's what he's about to say. He hates people.
You ruining the punch.
Misanthropic nature, yes.
I do. So let me be clear before I start by saying Killmonger clearly has the more righteous cause. That's not even a debate. His cause is clearly more righteous and better. For me, with the whole thing of Thanos is just like this, the ruthlessness of it is admirable. Like, I don't know why that that something about that shit is just like, yep, I can see shit getting that bad and me just saying fuck it. And like he just said fuck it and fuck all y'all. Whoever don't make it, don't make it. Like, I've had those kind of days. I can respect that. I'm not saying he was right, but I understand. In the words of Chris Rock, like, I'm not saying that he should have did it, but I understand.
Right.
So
right.
I'm going Thanos for the fun and the more sexy storyline.
Sexy.
Okay. Let's see where. Wait. I lost my
message.
Message. Nigga, you got a message. All right. Jig, I'm about to fuck with you a little bit.
Oh shit.
Indeed. What's up?
In honor of the movie and this being your guy, Wolverine or Deadpool, who we picking? And I know who you picking, clearly. Like, I can look behind you. So not you. The rest of the panel. Wolverine or Deadpool, and then Jig, I'll let you, you know. I'm personally, because Deadpool's just funny as shit to me. Wolverine isn't as funny. Like, and he's just too fucking angry for me. Bro mad all the time. Every version of Wolverine is mad as shit about everything every day.
Because Scott took his bitch, nigga.
Like, that nigga roll over like sunshine. Like, what? Nigga, what's wrong with you? I don't want to be that mad my whole life. Deadpool got a whole disfigured ass face and he can still crack jokes. Nigga, get over yourself. Somebody's got it harder than you. Get over yourself, goddamn it. So I'm gonna go Deadpool for that reason.
Well,
Left or go ahead, Left.
Like I look at, like Rob just stated, Wolverine's upset. Logan is upset because he can't have the yams of his choice. And
he want that Phoenix Virgina.
That hot Virgina. She got that fop.
Oh, wow. She got that fop. Hey, Rob, that's the first one. Text me that she got that.
That shit fucking fire.
Hey, look,
Vagina.
Hey, yo, that's my first shirt.
That's fire. Yeah, that's fire.
She got that fop. They know what that is.
Good.
So he couldn't get the fop, and like everything, he got so much anger pent up. And he also been through the most bullshit. Because if you think about it, being fucking experimented on, them actually putting this bullshit into his body, the adamantium for him to become, like, nobody want to be that. Nobody want that.
Yo, wait a minute, Jig. Didn't he go through slavery too?
Yeah, he was born in the 1800s.
That nigga ain't help us either. Fuck Wolverine.
He had the claws, but they were just bones back then. He didn't get the money until later.
That nigga ain't help us either. Fuck Wolverine.
Go ahead, Uncle Jerome. I'm sorry.
Yo, wait a minute. Send me that too. That nigga ain't help us neither. Fuck Wolverine. That might be that.
I mean, it's other people.
That's the one right there.
It's other people that ain't help us during slavery too.
Jesus.
On today.
Jesus.
Oh shit. So
but I'm gonna keep my mouth shut. Deadpool.
Rob, who you going with? Deadpool or Wolverine?
It's Deadpool, nigga, because fuck Wolverine, nigga.
He help us neither.
Wolverine, he help us neither. Where was he at when Master was whooping my ass?
All right, so
he wasn't my hero.
Jig, just give us a little synopsis on this one real quick, because I'd love to hear your input on it, because we told you what we think, but you're the expert.
Yeah, of course I'm gonna still choose Deadpool. The adamantium is poisoning Wolverine, and he dies at some point. We do get an old man Logan in the comics, but Deadpool lives. In Marvel canon, if you look in the Marvel Encyclopedia, the very last being to outlive everybody, of course, is my boy. And it's only because a building ended up falling on him, and just through some sick, weird shit. And he came up out the building, and everybody the fuck was gone. So he's gonna be the last one standing, no matter what.
Yeah, Deadpool's story is just like
crazy.
It really is, man. Like,
like Jig said earlier, it always depends on who's penning the book.
Mm-hmm.
Because they pull him in so many different ways.
Oh, absolutely, 100%. They change him so much certain things can't be changed. They do
like
have
fundamentally, yeah.
Oh, absolutely. They do have a set core of values that they cannot waver from at any point in time. So you get a certain taste every time of the same thing, but they get their little creative freedom depending on the writer for sure.
So we all remember when we used to come home from school and X-Men would be on channel 29 on Fox when we were home, and that was always fun. Yeah. Yeah, that's crazy for sure. So that used to be the move, right? And if you were familiar with that plot, it was always Magneto, Professor Xavier, and they squads, bumping heads. If you were a mutant and you had to choose between following Xavier or Magneto, who would you pick? Time's up.
Don't you just love my sound effects that show up, like just out of nowhere? Shit. I might pick Magneto. Because Magneto had a noble cause.
Yeah.
Why are y'all trying to wipe us out? We didn't ask to be this. We didn't ask to be this. Magneto is like he embodies what black people are. We didn't ask to be black. We didn't ask to have this fucking strength, this fucking wonderful thing that we are. We didn't ask.
Tabernacle.
But we got this. This is out. So therefore, fuck everybody who think they going to stop what we doing.
Yeah.
I like it.
I'm Magneto.
Okay.
And how dare you turn on me? You probably did it for some pussy.
Oh
wow.
That's a good one. That's a great answer.
Good one.
That's a really good answer, Left. I'm not even
hold on. I got it. Cause
you want to go, Rob?
Yeah, sure. I'm going to be non-binary. I'm going to be in the middle, running like on the intro to X-Men. I just want to run. I don't want to be on no side. I just want to run. I just want to run and do special shit.
Can I be in the open and run down the middle? I just want to run down the middle. Lasers at my feet and I just move and they barely shoot me.
I'm gonna just let you know right now. You giving me way too many 40-degree days.
Yo.
That was very good. That was great time.
That's very valid. That was valid.
I'm about to text him so his phone be like,
yeah, no, that was the perfect 40-degree day answer. I'm definitely I ain't gonna lie, younger me would probably have gone with Xavier just on the strength of like, oh no, we can still teach this and be good people, but like older jaded me, no fucking way. I'm Magneto all the way. Like this nigga here that I've graduated to, oh no, fuck that. I don't give a fuck. You either gonna ride for my folks or fuck out my face.
Facts.
That's all I got for you. So
yeah,
a little different for me from there. That's where I'm at with that. All right, I got one more thing before we get into closing thoughts. That was fun. Thank you for having some fun with me with that. Sometimes
I feel like I don't have a partner. Sometimes I feel like my only friend is the city I live
in. This beautiful Brooklyn. That's my favorite album ever. Don't do that. You know that's my shit. I can get black on both sides.
I know what I'm doing over here. I know what I'm doing over here.
Okay. So sometimes two people get in a relationship and love blossoms and it's a beautiful thing and they get married. And then you start smacking cheeks while you on Carnival, and then your marriage ends. Let me get the Chance video start.
Chance the Rapper, he is getting a divorce. And I'm pretty sure y'all know this video was the reason why. Now, I know a lot of y'all say this is just the culture. This is how we dance. We having a good time. There's nothing else involved. Everybody not in the culture, okay? You can't recover from this. Is unrecoverable shit. I knew when I first saw this video, I was like, hey, this nigga married? This is about to end abruptly. I mean, I think she held it out. She held out as long as she could. But you gotta understand, that was a lot to take in. It's too much jiggle. Look at the other guy. He want to join in too. Look at his face. Look at his face. He's like, yeah, you know what? I tried. The camera's on. He's like, hey, I'm about to be back in the streets again. This shit feel too good. I'm about to go back into the streets. Look at her face. Even she like, bitch, I put it on this nigga. She ruined his marriage. I never thought I would see a dance ruin a nigga marriage, man.
Yo, I did not know that. That's wild. That's
First off,
yeah.
All right, I'll let everybody else go first because my take on it is going to be completely different. I'm gonna let everybody else go first.
Okay, first of all, shout out to Chance the Clapper. That's the
title. I don't even gotta tell you. I don't even gotta tell you. Oh man, we are in a roll at the end here.
That's the right there. Chance the Clapper.
Peace and blessings, cuz. Peace and major fucking blessings.
The Lord loves.
Every fucking day.
Yo, so first thing first, him and his bodyguard who was standing behind him need to go find Shorty. Not on no you fucked up my marriage shit. You might as well bomb now, being that that's the reason why your marriage is going. Like, you ever had a situation where, like, you was dealing with somebody and they kept accusing you of fucking somebody? Like, I know it's something going on between you. I know it's something going on between the two of y'all. I know it's like, and it
ain't nothing worse than getting accused of coochie you not getting.
Yeah,
the situation you got. So when the situation over with, I might as well do it because you said I did.
You know she left me because of you, right? So I mean, we should just complete the circle.
Hey yo.
Yeah, that's wild logic, isn't it? I know that's insanity. Jig.
Like, don't put mustard on my jacket and had me all fucked up. So now I gotta go get the mustard that you put on my jacket
and put it on my hot dog.
Put it on my glizzy. Put it on my glizzy. And don't.
I will not make that the name of that. Do not text that one to me.
Anyway.
Yo, put it on my glizzy is crazy. Where the fuck did this happen? Oh man,
how did you get to that? That's wild.
All right, rewind. Where are we at now? Where was we?
I have no damn clue.
We were talking about Chance.
Chance the Clapper.
Chance the Clapper. Jig, go ahead.
He brought that on himself.
Right.
He put himself in the streets, and now he got to stay out there. That's just, it is what it is. He signed up to be out there, and she signed up to let him be out there. So it is what it is. That's his fault.
John says, if a dance can cause you to lose a marriage, your shit was in shambles before the dance. Talk, nigga. Yeah.
Yeah.
Ain't nobody take that. That's real shit.
I don't know.
That is a good one.
Maybe White wasn't moving it like the dancer was.
Hey, listen, man. She was throwing yeeks. It ain't really no. She was throwing yeeks for sure. You're not going. Everybody can be in full agreement of that. If you got two eyes, she was throwing yeeks for sure. There's no reason
need to get that in focus.
Even argue about that. The thing is like, I don't even know that it was her, but bro, like the boy said in the video, he was clearly in a great space that day. Like, nigga. Oh shit, you filmed that? Oh well.
Right.
Like, he went right back to
Can't do nothing about it now. It's already on film.
Yeah,
With the fanny pack and the belly out, dog. Like, it's over.
Bruh, that shit crazy. And Jig, you said you hadn't seen that before.
Nah, I knew about the divorce, but I hadn't seen that video. That's
that video was from like 8 months ago, maybe something like that.
Oh
yeah, we talked about that already on the show.
Yeah, no, Chance the Clapper was wilding out. Rob, what you think, bro? He got in that risk it all mode. That's what it was.
From Chance
He
the
said,
Pastor.
Fuck it all mode. Risk shit. He said fuck it. He said fuck it all. He didn't.
Wait, hold on. What was the original question, Kev? Hold up.
Just the original question is just what is your opinion on the video and why he's divorced and that just the whole situation.
It's crazy.
Man, listen, that man wanted that mustard on that glizzy and he got it.
Hold up. All right. I just real fast. Hold up. Just give me a second.
He is getting a divorce. And I'm pretty sure y'all know this video was the reason why. Now, I know a lot of y'all say this is just the culture. This is how we dance. We having a good time. There's nothing else involved. Everybody not in the culture. Okay? You can't recover from this is unrecoverable shit. I knew when I first saw this video, I was like, hey, this nigga.
Rob is wilding, nigga. Yo,
wait a minute. Because I want y'all to be super clear. Pelvic thrusts from here is diabolical. You are living in a whole other world with the type of
in between them things. Yeah,
bro, he is in the most problematic space of the he's in LL Cool J territory with this this
Those
is
are called
problematic
slack shot because he definitely was giving it up.
Like that nigga said he ain't bring them hands down till he went to contact cheek and then brought it right back to where it was at. Pat cheek back up here. All
that nigga lost his virginity for a second time.
Yo.
Then you got to look at the fact like he was in it. Like he was in it.
Yeah.
Really, like
he saw it.
All in his mental mind. In his mental mind.
He saw it in his face.
Yo,
he was in between them things.
Like you see it in his face, and he was meeting her thrust at the
he was meeting it definitely.
Apex, nigga.
Coming back, he was
Apex.
Like yes.
Yo. Oh man.
All in his mental mind. So in her eyes, you cheated. You cheated. All in your mental mind.
Your mental mind.
Chan's wife watching this shit like, man.
I don't like that shit. For sure, bro. I don't like that shit. Man.
I had to drop a dime on that nigga.
I don't like that shit.
I don't like that shit. No, man. All right, so my take on it is going to be slightly different than anyone else's. I hope this means we go back to good Chance the Rapper music because he got married and his music became trash. Like, please, God, let me get it. Like, I made a joke and it wasn't really a joke because I meant it kind of, sort of. I was talking to my daughter about it because she knows that, she likes Chance too because of me, because she hears me listen to it. But I'm like, he was so much better when he was single and on drugs. Like, and I just needed one of those things to change. Like, if he doesn't want to go back on doing acid's a heavy drug, it's okay. If you're off that, I respect it. Thank you. You do positive things. But now that you got rid of the chick, can we at least get coloring book level Chance? Like, I know you're not going to go back to acid rap or day 10 Chance. I know I'm never getting him back as a fan. I'm okay with that. But do I get a little, reprieve to go? I don't know. We'll see. That's all I care about. His divorce means nothing to me but the opportunity for good music to reappear. Other than that, she looked like a boy to me. But anyway, I digress.
That's crazy.
She was a handsome man. She was a handsome woman. She's a very handsome woman.
Yo, she might get a lot of bitches.
She might get copious amounts. Copious amounts of bitches.
There's a plethora of bitches.
Oh, double up. Can't forget plethora.
Cornucopia of bitches.
Oh, damn.
That motherfucker.
That nigga went with the triple word score. All right.
A whole gaggle of girls.
Oh, shit. Nigga, if you dealing with a gaggle or a goo gob, I got a goo gob.
Yeah.
Oh, shit. Literally Anything podcast for the people. Hour and 50 minutes in. About to get into the closing thoughts. My man Jig Pool pulled up. Appreciate you, bro. Left is in here, a.k.a. Uncle Jerome. And my guy, Rob Riley, really, a.k.a. Rob Morales.
Hey, I got one question.
What's your question, bro?
Brother,
oh, shit.
Have you gotten into this yet?
I've seen it.
Philadelphia?
No.
Is that what it says?
No.
Yeah.
No, I have not.
Okay, so this is
the I have heard of it. Yeah.
The inaugurative issue. I still haven't read it yet. I'm going to get into this.
Yeah.
But dude from Philly. So it was like,
oh yeah, Rodney Barnes. Yeah, I've seen quite a bit of that. There's a point where Spawn gets involved with it, so it's worth a read.
Yeah. So, yeah, it's here. I just haven't had it.
It's here.
It's here.
But
it's here. It's crazy.
It's gonna happen.
Right.
Right.
That's what's
all
up,
right,
bro.
Getting into closing thoughts at this time. Closing thoughts. We're going to wrap the evening up. Like I said, my thanks to Jig for pulling up. Please make sure you go follow Jig
anytime
at JigPool NC on Instagram. Is that your handle on everything?
Everything else is just JigPool.
Okay. All right. So please make sure you give my guy a follow. Holler at him on there.
Nice.
Make sure you like, subscribe, and follow to Paving Ways Entertainment and to Living Thing Podcast for people on Instagram and YouTube. That's the business side of it. That's what we do, the work. Closing thoughts. We got 6 minutes, y'all. Let's try and make this tidy. Uncle Jerome and 40-degree days.
Ladies, if you want to smell good, because I'll never hook y'all up. I'll never hook y'all up. I don't know if I should give out this one because this is my ladies' joint, but it's a banger. Violet Gem from Catherine Malandrino.
Nigga, I texted you earlier.
I know. I wasn't going to be on. I wasn't. I was supposed to be out with your sister right now. We were supposed to be getting drinks because her birthday tomorrow. But
right. Okay.
Yeah. But this is a nice joint. Nice, mild fragrance. Floral. Beautiful. Violet Gem, Catherine Malandrino.
Violet Gem?
Make sure you wash your ass before you put that on.
See, bro, you was on other shit. But yeah, as always, whenever you get a tip from my guy Colonel Cologne there, and I guess today he's like the perfume patriot. I don't know, but from that guy right there,
nice,
bro, right there. Whenever you see him, the first part of his cologne tip is always wash your ass. Before any part of anything that happens, you have to do that first. Wash your ass. So wash your ass and buy some perfume for your lady, but make sure she wash her ass first too. Rob Morales, closing thought, bro.
Ladies, after you wear that lovely perfume, of course, after washing your ass, please put some mustard on your boyfriend or husband.
Wow, bro.
I hate that I knew right where he was going with that.
Mm-hmm. That's crazy word.
Oh, okay. Jig.
Yeah.
Closing thought, sir.
Can we get back to beating kids? Whip their ass, bro. And once they get a certain size, if If it aligns up, it uppercut, and if they dip, elbow. It's easy. Yeah, a lot of stuff will change. Go back to beating your kids.
Well, nigga, sometimes you got race. I don't know.
Like I like that man cooking. Let him cook. Like I don't know what else to say. Like in my Rob voice, let him cook.
Let
like
him cook.
For good.
Can we start beating these kids again? Like, no, that's real shit.
We need to make that normal again. That's a fact.
Man, so true. Beat these motherfucking kids. As always, prior to my closing thought, we do housekeeping. Next week, I'm waiting for a callback, but next week might be like a all hands on deck paving ways, sort of just in the building, we talking type situation, because my guest had a last minute thing come up, so I might have to push him to another day. I'll know a little more within a day or two. And I'm not going to scramble to put nobody in their place. I'm going to just throw the bat signal in the air, and we're going to come together and entertain y'all. So I'll just keep an eye out for what that looks like this week. We'll see. But we got the Loudmouth podcast on 4/18. That's the 420 show. Yes, it's 4/18 because we can't do it on 420 because it ain't a Thursday. I don't have to explain calendars to y'all. But either way, the 420 show will take place on 4/18, and Loudmouth podcast will be our guest host on that day. So that will be a ton of fun. Me and Rob went up there and got goofy. Like, just Rob floated out. I'm sure Rob feet ain't touched the ground until he got home because he was on one. It was a good time. So I'm looking forward to having them on. So that'll be that. That's a little housekeeping for the next couple of weeks. As always, well, not as always, because I fucked up this week and I put the episode up on Tuesday. Cause man, yeah. Anyway, none of this is easy, y'all, and I don't be feeling like it. And unless one of y'all motherfuckers gonna come help me, it was up Tuesday, and that's that. But this one will be up on Monday at noon, as I have been doing all season and trying to keep myself to with fidelity. 12 o'clock on all streaming platforms. This episode will be available in its entirety. It will stay up on YouTube. Go to the live tab. Someone texted me. It was like, I don't see any of the shows on YouTube. That's because they all streamed live, and you have to go to the live tab. They will not be under the videos tab. They will be under the live tab because I do not cut my YouTube episodes. They stay raw and filtered and uncut as they were recorded. You might get some editing on Spotify or one of those other ones, but you will not get any edited episodes on YouTube. That's how it happened. That's part of what we do here. So there's that. All right, I'm done with that shit. Closing thought. Your kids ain't your friends, yo. They're your kids. You can be friendly. You can have moments where you interact in a friendly manner, but the relationship at no point during their childhood is you being your child's friend. My kids are my best friends, but they're not my friends, if that makes sense. Like, like, you know what I mean? Like, you would have to live it to understand it, but your kids ain't your friends, y'all. They're your fucking kids. Treat your kids like your kids. Stop treating your kids like your friends. And you'll fuck around and have decent kids at some point. Maybe. I don't know. That's not up to me. But that's my closing thought. We will be back here this time next week for sure, 7:30 Thursday. We will be calling a spade on Tuesday at 7 because that's what we do on Tuesdays. Holla at Jig. Holla at Shutterflix if you need some pictures.
Because he a dope ass photographer.
Just fuck with us with all the shit we do,
Truly
man. We out here being artistic and creative and all these things. And all the fuck we ask you to do is support us. And when you do that, you know, the circle continues, my nigga. Peace and major blessings. Star, take us the fuck out of here. We gone. We'll see y'all next week. You already know. LAP.
Thanks, fellas.
Hey.